name is Diego Peralta, and I'm here from Geeks of Color. Corey, congratulations on a wonderful film. I
Thanks,
wanted to
Diego.
ask, since your character is like not in the original novel, what was your inspiration for his development and personality?
Well, the personality came after. Well, first of all, we had to figure out, what is this black man doing on this ship at this time? You know what I mean? Like, and that's how we sort of came to the real, these real doctors and people black men who studied at Cambridge or different universities overseas at that time. And so Clemens also grew up on ships and boats as a kid under his father. And so just trying to sort of, it was just great to be able to, Clemens started coming into view and more into view and more into view. By the time we shot, it was like we knew who he was. And then Clemens has to go on this journey throughout the film. And that journey is he starts as a man of science, and then he, has to become a believer in the supernatural, and then he has to become, a bit of the hunter, And so that was a really cool opportunity to go on, and then that impacted his personality on the ship, how he interacts with all the other sailors who he's never sailed with before, how he interacts with Anna on the ship, and played by Aisling, who's incredible. And so it was just it was an interesting journey.
Awesome. I love what you did with your character, but I have to say, if there are vampires flying around, black men don't need a reason to be on a ship. They just are. It's their boat.
Listen. I'm not. If it was me, I would not be on the ship. I'm gonna tell you that much. But Clemens he has to get back to he has to get back to London, and it's crazy because he ends up in this situation where he faces his fears, and part of that is, speaking of that dynamic, it's like as people of color, you walk through the world sometimes as the other, and I think Dracula also represents the other. No one understands him, and and Clemens has walked through the world without being or feeling misunderstood as well, and so you're dealing with fear and it's all of the things, man, in this tight narrative.
Absolutely. I love your performance and I love this movie. Corey, thank you for this conversation. This would be all of my questions, and I wish you a wonderful day today. You're amazing.
Thanks, Diego. Appreciate it.